For 6 months, one state in India has been in constant turmoil. 6 months ago, there was curfew imposed in Manipur. 6 months down the line, there's still curfew in Imphal. Has anything improved in Manipur in these 6 months?
Well, we have been doing almost daily reports when the incident started. It all started on May 3 with a small protest, and now, even today, after 6 months, curfew has been imposed because even today, people are trying to loot arsenals, artillery, weapons because the hate that has increased or which has amplified in Manipur between Kuki and Meiteis, it still exists, and the biggest demand is still that CM N. Biren Singh should resign. He is a Meitei, and it matters for the people who are there. So 6 months, we as a media, we might have forgotten. You as the people of India, you have forgotten because you have new news. Israel, Gaza is there, World Cup is going on. But the people of Manipur, they are not back at their homes. Most of them are also in Delhi and they are displaced. They are doing small jobs, menial jobs just to survive because they ran away from their homes, and to ensure that their children survive and they can survive. We have been to these camps where they are staying. And
In Delhi?
In Delhi, in Dwarka, in other parts of Delhi, and of course in the nearby areas as well. In Bangalore as well, there are many Kukis and Meiteis who are living, who ran away from their homes to survive.
So, what is the genesis of this protest? How did the protest start? And then talk a little bit about the escalation.
Somehow, all the violence is related with economy and money. So here, how it all started. There was a small protest. Meiteis are like OBC, other backward caste, and these people wanted that they should be included in the scheduled tribes. And the case was going on, court hearings were going on that the law should be changed or not. However, what really happened, that Kukis started saying that they don't want Meiteis to be scheduled tribe, and how it would have changed everything in Manipur, the entire power tussle, or the who is powerful person in Manipur, or the which community is powerful in Manipur. We should not forget that it's a place where we have tribal people and we have OBCs in large numbers. So Kukis are mostly, they are the tribal people who live in the hills, and Meiteis are someone who are living in the developed areas like Imphal. But if they would have been part of scheduled tribes, then they could buy land in the hills where the Kukis are living. Now, so do you see what happens? It is all about who can take more space. If once they get the right, being a tribal person, they can buy Kukis land, and they don't want to sell it. Even in Jharkhand, you see that the tribals cannot sell land to OBCs or any other caste because the government doesn't want that somehow they use the law against the tribals because they are not well educated. They don't understand how the world works. They have been living in the jungles, in the areas where the government facilities have not reached in the manner that it has reached to us in places like Delhi or other places.
After so much of outrage, especially after that video of the two women being paraded naked, there was a lot of outrage. It was taken up in Parliament also. There was CBI stepped in. CBI was given at least 11 cases to investigate. Where have things moved with that?
We should ask ourselves, did we know what is happening, or did we really care until that video went viral? Or were people really worried that what is happening in Manipur? Just because you see the skin and just because you see a woman in that condition, you start supporting, we start supporting, and we are up for a cause. But all these cases have not been resolved. Even if CBI is involved, Prime Minister Modi spoke about it and the entire media started covering it. But before that, did that really not happen? It had happened.
The latest trigger, and again, it had to take a violent instance to again bring Manipur to the fore.
Of course, the latest incident, a Meitei was killed by Kukis. It happened in Morgues. Morgues is a town which is near Myanmar. There are Kukis and Meiteis both in good numbers, and just 100 kilometers away from the capital, Kuki militants, in 3-4 Kuki militants, they attacked and killed a Meitei police officer, and it became huge. Now the recent incident that in Imphal, Lootings are taking place. People are trying to take the arsons, guns from the policemen. There were protests, and the Pradarshan became so big that they also tried to attack the CM's residence. That all happened on November 1st.
So, if time would have been a healer, it certainly does not look like the case, at least in Manipur. There were instances of violence that were reported from May, and we are still seeing more incidents of violence even now being reported 6 months after. From breaking news, detailed analysis, in-depth interviews, and explainers, follow the Times of India. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our videos and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest.